Well, we are currently at Johnson's Shut-ins. It's kind of cool. They have all these, I guess they're animals of the area here. The collared lizard. Well, that'd be cool to see. I don't really particularly want to see Mr. Timber Rattler. I got the long-tailed weasel here. Got the Ozark clubtail dragonflies. And a red-shouldered hawk. Anyway, we'll start our trip down the trail. So, it was kind of interesting in that it's not really all that warm today, and I have no idea what the water's like, but it's not that warm, and there's people down there swimming, so it's a Sunday and maybe close to the last of summer, as it were. Yeah, so it's a nice forested road here. Well, you don't see signs like this very often, but obviously, possibility of flash floods up here. Go up 200 steps. Oh yeah, this path looks like it goes up, but not very fast. We have another sign here coming up. East Fork Wild Area. So here we just have kind of a normal river, and obviously it's not flowing probably the way it would in the spring and maybe even throughout much of the summer. Again, there's been a lot of drought. Okay, so here we start to get a glimpse of the shut-ins, the rocks out there. That's where we're going. Okay, so hopefully I can read these. Try to get these individually and then you can read them. As Carol said, is when she was a kid in the 60s, she came here, and the erosion makes the water, or makes the rock areas where it flows through really smooth. So she said you could just like slide through the rocks from pool to pool. Let's just take a little look here. There's a waterfall with a little pool under it. See pictures of a lot of people just like sitting under the waterfalls, which would seem to be pretty cool. But just the way these rocks are polished too. Like I said, the water's a lot lower than normal. So through the trees here, we can get a glimpse of a bather down there. Guy in front of her actually bobbing in the water. So Carol must have been further down. Maybe there's another series of these. The green pool up there just looks really awesome. And there is water running, but boy, it just doesn't seem like near enough to create all those waterfalls and such. Oh man, huge school of fish over here. Kind of hanging out in the current right there. Maybe I'll move over there. Well, most likely that's the gonna be it for Johnson's Shut-ins. Kind of a cool place. I mean, Elephant Rocks this morning, Johnson's Shut-ins now. Probably see you either at camp or something cool along the road between here and there. We are here at Sutton Bluff. We didn't drive as far as we thought we'd drive, but it's beautiful here. There's Carol sitting up in the trees, and we've just been these beautiful trees here. Ooh, we had a little visitor on our
Trigger no.
campground.
Little.
I mean, this guy is huge.
Ginormous.
Well, I don't know what he is, and I don't want to know, I don't think.
Like rare venomous spider of Missouri or something.
Well, good morning. We are at our first stop of the day here at Blue Spring, which we've never been to before. We're in the Ozark National Scenic Riverways area. We've been here, we've camped in a couple of different places, a couple other springs, but Blue Springs we haven't been to. So I think it's the second biggest spring in Missouri, and they say that if you put the Statue of Liberty inside the spring, the torch would still be 5 feet underwater. So
It's a deep one.
it's a deep one. So we don't know. Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. Let's go check it out. It's only supposed to be a third of a mile, and I don't believe it's supposed to be particularly difficult. All right, so I did make a mistake. It's not the second largest. It's the sixth largest spring in the state, but it is the deepest. I think it's at 310 feet. Yeah, it looks great. Let's see, let's look down into the water here. I think I can hear the spring now. Here we can get a glimpse of the water coming down. So this spring emits 81 million gallons of water a day. It's over 3 million gallons per hour. And here we are at Blue Spring. Well, I have been informed that the blue up here from this little viewing deck is amazing. So we're gonna see. I can see some rocks, it looks like, right down there. A lot of what you're seeing is reflections, but there is one area that to me doesn't look like a reflection. But yeah, so this spring must actually just roar up from the bottom. But yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, it's just a absolutely gorgeous setting here. Very short, very easy walk. One of Carol's favorite photographic subjects. Well, that was Blue Spring, guys. Carol?
Oh gosh, it was really beautiful. I mean, it is so blue. Part of it, I guess, is the minerals, they said, and then part of it is the depth, but it's like a deep, it's not violet blue, but it's just a really deep blue. And it's just, yeah, it's gorgeous. And it just comes up from the ground.
Well, we're going to be on actually to get gas. And then we have, well, it's another spring, but I have no idea what to expect there. So we'll see you there. Well, we kind of stopped short today. We did Blue Spring and that was about it. We got a late start, so we decided that we'd just head and get a campground for the night. And we're actually in one of our favorite in the Ozark National Scenic Byway. It's called Alley Spring, and in the morning we'll go on over to the spring itself in the mill. You know, I like it a little bit better than Blue Spring. Actually, of the springs I've been to here, I like it the best. So normally we stay in an electric site because it's usually we're just kind of passing through the area. But today we stayed in a non-electric site, and there were a bunch of kids down here fishing just a little while ago. Just right over here, not really all that far from where I just was, is the stream. Now the last time we were here, which I think was 4 years ago, we spent a couple nights here, I think. and there was a little more water. It was about the same time of year. Well, it was about 2 weeks earlier. It was like at the beginning of the trip. And we loved swimming here with Trigger last time, but the water was probably, I would say, very close to where I am right now. Yeah, when it's nice and hot, which it was then, I think it was in the 90s. Yeah, this was just beautiful. We didn't realize it when we picked the site, but the restroom in this loop is closed for the season. It's October, and I don't know why they close it, but anyway, the benefit is that we have no one around us, even though we have to walk a long ways to a restroom. It's a wonderful spot. And because there's no one around, there's Carol sitting in her chair, and Trigger can run free. There's Trigger chasing his toy. And he likes to prance around. He's putting on a show for everyone. Well, signing off for today. All right.